You might be wondering how mapping villages with drones actually matters for UPSC questions on rural development, land records, or governance. By the end of this video, you will be completely clear about the Swamitva scheme and how to answer it in exam papers. This will be a beginner-friendly breakdown so you can visualize the scheme step by step. And towards the end, we will understand a key idea that most UPSC aspirants miss. Ask yourself, what changes when every rural house has an official property card and a precise map? SVAMITVA stands for Survey of Villages and Mapping with Improvised Technology in Village Areas, and it was launched on April 24th, 2020, National Panchayat Day. The nodal ministry is the Ministry of Panchayati Raj and State Revenue, and Panchayati Raj departments jointly implement the scheme on the ground. The main aim is simple: provide an integrated property validation solution for rural India so families can prove and use their property as an asset. The technology backbone is drone surveying plus continuously operating reference stations or CORS, which together give fast and highly accurate maps. Think of drones as aerial cameras that draw exact roof lines and CORS as fixed GPS markers that make those drawings millimeter accurate. Under Swamitva, the government issues Swamitva property cards to landowners, official documents that banks accept for loans or other financial uses. Practically, this means a rural homeowner can monetize a house as collateral, something that was hard without clear government-backed records. The mapping was planned from 2020 to 2024 as a phased rollout, starting with a pilot allocation of about 79.65 crore. The initial implementation covered 6 states: Haryana, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. Implementation requires coordination between the Revenue Department, State Land Records Offices, and the Panchayati Raj machinery at the village level. So what are the concrete objectives you should remember for your answers and interviews? First, financial inclusion, enabling rural property owners to access credit by having recognized property documents. Second, accurate land records for planning. GIS maps help Gram Panchayats plan infrastructure and development projects more precisely. Third, improving property taxation. Clearer boundaries make property tax assessment possible and can add revenue to local bodies. Fourth, dispute reduction. Formal mapping helps resolve long-standing ownership and boundary disputes in villages. For exam recall, remember the shortlist: ownership cards, drone mapping, course accuracy, bankable documents, GP revenue, and dispute resolution. Benefits to villagers include official documentation, easier access to loans, and protection against illegal land grabs that happen due to unclear records. For local governments, Swamitva provides GIS layers that feed into Gram Panchayat development plans and improve planning decisions. A useful memory image is a village address book. Every home with a name and coordinates makes administration easier. This concept is very important for your exams because it links technology to governance, fiscal decentralization, and rural development. Questions from this topic often appear in GS Paper 2 under Decentralization and Local Governance, and in GS Paper 3 under Technology in Governance and Land Reforms. In answers, use a balanced approach. Define the scheme, explain implementation and tech, list benefits, and discuss challenges with solutions. Challenges include data privacy concerns, the cost and capacity for large-scale drone operations, and the legal complexity of converting mapped boundaries into enforceable titles. Another challenge is interdepartmental coordination and training village officials to maintain and use digital land records effectively. You should also note the limitation that pilot coverage was initially small and scaling up needs sustained funding and political will. For policy evaluation, suggest community verification mechanisms linking Swamitva records to local banks, and integrating records with existing land registries. A practical recommendation is to use Gram Sabha sessions for local validation and to publish maps openly to reduce disputes and build trust. Now the key idea many aspirants miss. Swamitva is not just a mapping exercise. It can strengthen fiscal federalism at the village level. When property tax assessments become reliable, Gram Panchayats can earn more own source revenue, boosting their financial autonomy and accountability. That shift changes the power and capacity of local bodies to plan and deliver services, which is a high value point in UPSC answers. Quick facts to cite in an answer. Launch date April 24, 2020. Pilot funding around Rs 79.65 crore and initial coverage in 6 states. Also remember the projected beneficiary figure. The pilot aimed to potentially help over 6 lakh rural residents through clearer property rights. Sample structure for an answer. Intro with definition, body with implementation and tech, benefits and evidence, challenges and reforms, and a concise concluding evaluation. Practice framing one-paragraph critiques where you weigh benefits against risks and propose 2 or 3 feasible reforms. To recap simply, Swamitva maps village habitations using drones and CORS, issues property cards, improves planning, and enables credit. Remember objectives: financial stability, accurate land records, tax determination, GIS for GPDP, and dispute resolution. Exams want both knowledge and analysis. So pair facts with implications for governance and rural economics. A short answer tip: refer to scheme facts and then link to larger themes like decentralization, fiscal federalism, and digital governance. Keep revising this scheme with examples and practice writing one small case study where Swamitva improved a Gram Panchayat's revenue or planning. You're on the right track, and visualizing the village map will make this policy easy to recall under pressure. For deeper revision, use EduRev for focused notes, model answers, short videos, and mock questions tailored to UPSC demand. Keep practicing answer structure and case examples, and return to EduRev for topic-wise quizzes and timed answer writing practice. Good luck with your preparation, and check EduRev for the next video where we compare Swamitva with other land record modernization efforts.